Knicks fans in the building, you know what I'm saying? Gang, we here, you know what I'm saying? Solidarity. But in two crucial matchups after the break, they lost. They have fallen short. They lost to the Cavs and they lost to the Celtics. You know what I mean? Kaz has some insight, you know what I mean? Posting on Twitter. If you spend 5 picks and $200+ million on a wing duo that's supposed to anchor your D, part on the left, and the defense is actively the worst part of the team, that's an issue.
It is an issue.
Okay, you know Kaz. Okay. Kaz got spicy.
He got takes. That's the take. That's what I mean. He got takes. He got takes.
Talk about it though, man. Like I love OG. I love Mikal. I love him, bro. But yo,
what happened?
You can't the worst part of the team can't be what you get paid literally to do.
Yeah, can I stop you real quick? Let's paint the picture of you put that on, of you posting that on X. Let's paint the picture. What was happening?
You had your toes out, didn't you? I had my toes out. Exactly. I was watching. It was my birthday. It was first. I was like, I'm chilling, watching the game.
You guys are crazy on that couch. It's crazy.
And man, they just walk up three after walk up three, drop coverage three after drop coverage three. Like it was just the thing that you would expect. You know, you bring in 2 6+8 guys that are rangy as wing defenders, and guys are just spraying threes on you all day long. The Cavs one night, Celtics the next night. The spotlight's gonna be on you a little bit. It's like, all right, like you are the main additions of this team, right? Like, and after last year, whatever, Knicks felt like, yo, if we had our players, if injuries didn't happen, like maybe they beat the Pacers, maybe something else changes, right? Trade for Mikal Bridges, all that Nova love. It's 5 picks. And on top of that, you re-sign OG. With the mindset of thinking, all right, you got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown over here. You go get those guys. You take care of them, and then the Knicks will be, you know what I mean? It'll be something. And it's not even close, dog. Like, it hasn't even been close the last 2 days.
You don't think they'll get there?
Like, I don't
Mitch comes back, it alters the whole
I think Mitch makes
landscape.
a huge difference. I think Mitch makes a massive difference. But at the same time, it's like, all right, well, if we don't get...
Y'all seen him lately?
I watched him today. in the practice joint. He looked good, apparently. Said he punched, Cameron Payne's joints in practice or whatever, like dunking, like he looked... I'll say this. The Celtics and Cavs play so big, and there's certain times you just watch the Knicks team and they just get out big by like the Cavs and the Celtics. It's weird to watch. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Maybe Mitch makes a difference, but other than that,
my son is hurt.
I am hurt. I speak for Knicks fans. It's like, bro, it's like, yo,
watching y'all get bullied, man.
I want you next.
Watching y'all get bullied, ain't it?
You next.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. You see the voice go up. That's how you know shit it hurt. You know what I mean? Because, like, yo, like Kaz said, bro, OG, Mikal came in as, like, two-way guys. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, yo, bro, this guy could play defense. This guy could, be active in the offense and not be a liability.
Right.
And
you go and knowing you got to go through the Celtics. Like, you got to go through those guys.
Right. Knowing that. Yeah. So this is why you go get them.
Right.
Is the antidote to JB and JT. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like now it's not looking like that's what it is. You're looking like, you're not looking like NyQuil. You're looking like the store brand.
Yeah. The fans, y'all finished?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we done yapping. As fans, what do the professionals have to say?
Well, I think they're the third best team in the East. So I do think.
After
Cleveland and Boston. No matter what. I just think they have too many dead periods in the game.
Okay.
Like, it's too many lack of effort periods throughout the course of the game. To your point, we do rely on the three a lot of times. It's just, I really believe that they put that team together the right way, because you got to put those pieces around two guys who are going to be scoring the majority of the basketball.
Right.
Jaylen and Cat. Those other guys, OG just coming back. He been hurt, right? So he's still trying to figure his shit out. We switch everything. The Knicks everybody switch everything.
Yeah.
Right? So the way Boston play, they seek out mismatches. Not even mismatches. They just seek out who they want to putting the screen, who they want this guy to, they seek matchups.
Mm-hmm.
So when you seeking a matchup, we gonna get those guys off the ball. We gonna get OG off the ball, off of Tatum. We gonna get Mikal off of Tatum. So now you got Jalen on Tatum. You know what I'm saying? You got McBride on Tatum. You got big Precious on Tatum. Like, you never have consistent guys on Tatum. Right? So I'm not going to say the switching actually hurts, but it does against certain teams. I don't think we have to switch every single time. Like, some people we ain't switching on. We keeping the body on the body. We just got to fight over the screen or under the screen. And, I don't see no more like.
But that's exactly why.
I'm just talking strategy. You know what I'm saying?
You get tight at what OG and Mikal have been doing, because if you.
But I can manipulate that as a player.
Yeah.
If OG is guarding me, I can tell Rudy, who got somebody else on him, yo, Rudy, early come set a screen for me, get him off.
Transition. Now
easy. It's an easy way to get the guys to manipulate that part of the game. I also think niggas tired.
Yeah.
Like, I think we forget about that. Like, niggas is playing 40-something minutes. Like, niggas is tired.
You know, one thing I will say about it, bro, like, we could talk about it now, and this is right after the All-Star break, but, I done seen Jalen personally in the playoffs, bro. And everything, we were talking about them being a contender in the beginning of the season, and we know they got it.
Right.
They got good players. They got legitimate team, but you get that new sense of urgency when you get closer to the playoffs. So we'll see. I still think they, like you said, they're top 3. It's really only one. Everybody going after, the champ. So really everybody else is just trying to fight number 1. So it really don't even matter right now, to be honest.
Yeah,
with
everybody gotta make shots. Like, you know what I mean? They gotta do what they do. Mikal gotta do what he do and just stop worrying about if he worrying about anything. OG got to find his, his, like, OG, like, they don't take advantage of OG enough.
They don't.
Like, when shit get fucked up and we shooting a bunch of threes, I'm going to OG in the post. OG go get me a foul, go get me a bucket. He the only one.
Right.
At that size, that position, that can go down there
bully
and attempt to go get a foul or lay up on the block.
Yeah. And a lot of guys, when they play on teams, like, that's a difference between, like, Boston. Like, everybody knows what they're supposed to do, and they just not hoopers. They're basketball players.
Yeah,
so, like Drew Holiday ain't going to just throw up threes if he don't have to. Like, I feel like those guys have their 2 guys. Well, New York has the 2 guys. They have Jalen, they have Cat. Everybody else is just spreading the floor shooting. Like, you don't have to just shoot threes. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, especially if that's not your specialty or what you came in trying to do. Like, OG's a 3-and-D guy, but he also attacks the rim. But, looking at Boston, it's like a perfect team. Like, Derek White, he knocks down threes because he's open, but he's not a 3-point shooter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. He's just a good basketball player.
Yeah,
Good basketball player. He's going to hit those shots.
They make basketball plays.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So I think if the Knicks want to, compete with that, they got to play basketball.
Yeah, and I also think that teams are starting to, it's a copycat league. So if you look at the Knicks versus the top teams, right? I mean, a lot could have went into losing going 0 for 9. You know what I mean?
Right,
I don't really look at it like that. You look at moments, you look at how we played against these teams, how bad we lost, what we did good, we adapt to that. I think teams figured out a way to at least disrupt the Knicks offense a little bit by putting bigger, stronger guys, taller guys,
them rangy dudes
on Brunson.
Yeah.
Right. So now when you switching, you going to another 6'7", 6'8" guy, physical. You get what I'm saying? So you pick after pick after pick, you gonna use 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" on a switch off every time. That's strategy. And you see a lot of teams, Cleveland did it as well. OKC did it as well. Like, this is a copycat league. So if teams see something that's actually working, people talk.
Yeah.
Teams talk to teams, oh, this work, or what you seen when y'all played against the Knicks. People talk about that. But I do think that's a major piece that moving forward in the postseason that the Knicks got to address, because the Knicks going to see that. But I'm saying shit that we could tweak as the Knicks. Little shit. Let's utilize OG a little bit more. Cat, give me a little bit more down there in the post. put the pressure down in the post, because once they start closing out on you up top, it's a lot of energy for you to one dribble, the two dribble, go to the hole from the top of the key. It's a lot of energy.
Yeah.
A lot of physicality, a lot on your knees, you know what I mean? Like, so you got to be smarter. Let's get down there. When the game slow down, let's get to the money maker. And you got two guys who can go and do that, alleviate pressure on Brunson.